Good afternoon, and welcome to Brock 113th Convocation Ceremonies. We are so glad that you're here with us today. If I could ask just a friendly reminder to please turn the volume down on your cell phone so that it does not interrupt the ceremony. You're free to keep them on to take pictures, but please have the volume turned off. And I ask that you remain seated as the graduates enter the gymnasium. Thank you, Strongwater Sisters, for being with us today. Our next procession will be with us in a few moments. Please be comfortable. The academic and chancellor's processions will enter the gymnasium at the sounding of the fanfare. Please rise if you are able.
Please be seated. My name is Geraldine Jones, and as University Registrar, it is my privilege to declare the 113th Convocation for the conferring of degrees and certificates in session. Chancellor Pearson, President Rigg, platform guests, graduating students, parents, and friends. Welcome to Brock University's Spring Convocation, a time of celebration for our students, families, and friends. On behalf of the Brock community, we begin this gathering by acknowledging the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. And acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of Indigenous people. It is my pleasure this afternoon to introduce from the Chancellor's procession, Dr. Honorary Pearson, Chancellor of Brock University. Dr. Leslie Rigg, Vice Chancellor and President of Brock University. Jen Harper, Founder and CEO of Cheekbone Beauty Cosmetics Incorporated, today's honorary doctorate recipient and our guest to deliver the convocation address. Dr. Dawn Sear, Mace Bearer and Chair, Brock University Senate. Rob Welsh, Brock University Board of Trustees. Dr. Lynn Wells, Provost and Vice President, Academic. Elder Dave Labbe, Innu Nation. Dr. Tim Kenyon, Vice President, Research. Dr. Robin Bourgeois, Vice Provost, Indigenous, and Ndea Haha Tede, our Spirit Bearer. Dr. Rajiv Jangyani, Vice Provost, Teaching and Learning. Brad Clark, Associate Vice President, Students and Associate Vice President, Equity. Dr. Barry Wright, Dean, Goodman School of Business. Chris Ventura, Brock University Alumni Association. Joining them on stage are university senators, faculty, staff, and student representatives from across the university. I would ask them to also please stand together and be recognized with their colleagues. Please be seated. I now invite Chancellor Pearson to deliver words of welcome.
Good afternoon, President Rigg, honored guests, Brock University graduates, families and friends. Welcome to this great day of Convocation. Graduates, I congratulate each and every one of you. You know that today is a joyful milestone in your life and in the lives of those who have supported you on your journey. And it wasn't an easy journey. A university degree is a hard-won accomplishment that you should be proud of. And you, the class of 2023, had some especially hard challenges in your time here, as did the classes of 2021 and 2022. You had to live through the pandemic-imposed closure of campus and the need to work online, losing valued time in person with your classmates and your teachers. Nevertheless, you and your families persevered to arrive successfully at today's celebration, and I applaud you all for your resilience and your drive. And I also want to salute the many individuals who brought you to this day. The teachers, mentors, advisors, and coaches who have been in your corner all the way. This university is a true community. If you have lived in residence, eaten in a dining hall, walked to class, sat in a lecture room, worked in a lab, practiced in the athletic facilities, or simply enjoyed time in one of the many common spaces on campus, you have been supported by a faculty member, a residence advisor, a coach, an administrator, or a facilities maintenance person who has made it possible. And I thank them all for their commitment and for the special efforts that they made in the face of the pandemic to offer you the best possible education and university experience. I also want to acknowledge today the amazing generosity of the broader Niagara community. As donors, employers, sponsors, and friends, people in the community have made it possible for Brock to give our students unique opportunities for workplace experience while still engaged in your studies. Brock has an outstanding co-op career, and experiential education program. Nearly all of Brock's courses include the opportunity for hands-on learning, often in collaboration with organizations in the community. And this wouldn't be possible without individuals who recognize the value of working with Brock and our students. So here are two quick stories to illustrate the value of those relationships. In 2011, Rachel Song graduated from Brock with a master's in accounting. She now works for Siemens Energy. In April of this year, she was given the prestigious Alumni Co-op Employer Award for her outstanding contributions to Brock's co-op program as a mentor and a co-op champion within her company. She was motivated by her own experience with a co-op placement, facilitated through Brock. Song has provided several meaningful work experiences for students, some of which have led to full-time employment opportunities. She has also offered valuable guidance and mentorship. She's returned to campus as a guest speaker and created an environment that fosters learning and development for students within Siemens Energy. She says, "I know what it feels like to be supported and how valuable a co-op placement can be. So as soon as I had a chance to give back, I did." And here's another story. This spring, political science students at Brock and their professors had a hands-on experience with the housing challenges facing Indigenous communities in Niagara. They met with Indigenous guests, they developed policy briefs and recommendations, and then they sat down at the Niagara Regional Native Centre with members of the communities and the regional government to present and discuss their proposals for finding housing solutions. This project is another terrific example of how Brock offers experiential research and education opportunities with real-world impact. And what's more, it furthers the commitment of Brock students and staff to supporting a culture of reconciliation and decolonization. Their work will help support Indigenous-led conversations and keep the knowledge shared between Indigenous guests and Brock students in community hands. So here at Brock, we help our students become engaged citizens who are resilient, involved, career-ready, and versatile. We cannot do this without the help and support of the larger Niagara community. So heartfelt thank you to the many employers and community partners with whom we have collaborated this year. Graduates, I come back to you as I conclude. As you prepare to leave Brock, I share with you a thought attributed to the classical Roman author Plutarch. Quote, "The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled." I hope that your time here has indeed kindled a fire in you to explore your life after Brock with excitement and purpose. Congratulations and warm wishes for your future. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Leslie Rigg, President and Vice Chancellor, Brock University.
Thank you so much. Family, friends, honored guests, and graduates. Welcome to Convocation. It's my great honor to address you today as the newly installed President and Vice Chancellor of this great institution. Like you, I was attracted to Brock by its outstanding reputation. It's hard not to be impressed by a place that's so dedicated to providing the absolute best student experience in the country, whose faculty includes so many 3M National Teaching Fellows, considered to be the most exceptional instructors in the entire country. As an institution whose researchers regularly make breakthroughs, improving the way we live, impacting both our society and our environment, and solving some of the biggest challenges that we face. Brock is indeed a special place to work and to study. But of course, the most impressive thing about this place is you. Our students and our soon-to-be, really soon-to-be, alumni. As we gather here today for the Convocation ceremony, we celebrate a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. At Brock, we're committed to providing students with a world-class education that prepares you for success in your chosen fields. As you receive your degrees today, I'm confident that you are well equipped to make a positive impact on your community and the world at large. Today's ceremony also provides an opportunity to reflect on the values and principles that guide us as a university community. At Brock, we believe in the power of education to transform lives, to inspire innovation, and to promote social justice and equity. We are committed to fostering a culture of inclusivity, diversity, and respect, where all members of our community can thrive and contribute to the greater good. I hope you carry these values with you wherever life takes you after today. As we celebrate your academic achievements, we acknowledge the important role that your family, your friends, and mentors have helped in supporting you along the way. To all our guests, I extend my warmest thanks for your unwavering support and dedication to our students. Graduands, as you prepare to step out into the world today, I'd like to make a seemingly small but important request of you. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, please remain curious. Curiosity is the engine of creativity. It's the engine of innovation, progress. It's the key to unlocking new insights and opportunities. At Brock, we've created and cultivated a strong culture of curiosity, one that encourages our students and researchers to pursue their passions, explore new ideas, challenge conventional wisdom, and make personal and professional breakthroughs each and every day. We believe that curiosity is the foundation of a lifelong learning process, one that continues long after you've earned your degree. We believe that curiosity is the foundation, and so I urge you to embrace your innate curiosity. Seek out new experiences, challenge your assumptions, take risks, try new things, and embrace failure as part of that process. When we approach life with a sense of curiosity, we begin to see the beauty and complexity of the world in new and profound ways. It promotes a sense of wonder. But perhaps most importantly, curiosity drives passion. Passion for the people, places, and things that you have around you. Or perhaps for the people, places, and things that you haven't yet met, you haven't yet seen or experienced. And living your passion truly means living a life full of joy. I've had the good fortune of being able to live my passion throughout my adult life, spending much of my time as an ecologist and biogeographer among forest trees and spectacular landscapes. It's exactly where I wanted to be. My passion has also taken me around the world. It's introduced me to my life partner, and most recently, it's brought me to this fantastic institution. Now, I get to play a role in fostering the passion in you, our students. Find out what you are most passionate about and strive to get there, because when you do, you will find the joy and the fun that life has to offer. So please stay curious, pursue your passions, explore new horizons, and challenge yourself. The world is truly full of wonder and possibility. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of you on all that you have achieved so far, and remind you that you are part of a vibrant and supportive community, a community of people who are always here to offer you guidance, support, and encouragement. No matter where life takes you, know that you can count on the support of your fellow Badgers to help you along the way. And of course, know that you're always welcome to come back home, back to Brock. So from all of us, to the class of 2023, congratulations. Thank you.
Try that? Oh, you're going the other way? All right, okay, try the other way. We're adaptable, we're resilient.
Let's all go back to There's one thing in education has taught us: to be flexible and have a sense of humor. Madam Chancellor, it is my pleasure to introduce Jen Harper, an award-winning social entrepreneur and founder and CEO of Cheekbone Beauty Cosmetic, Inc. Headquartered here in St. Catharines, Cheekbone Beauty is a certified B Corp whose mission is to help every Indigenous person see value in their world while developing color cosmetics for everyone that are truly sustainable, using only what is needed for the least amount of environmental impact. Ms. Harper is an Anishinaabe woman and is a member of the Northwest Angle No. 33 First Nations in Kenora, Ontario. Throughout her life, Jen has struggled with accepting her Indigenous roots. She was estranged from her Indigenous family for much of her childhood and adult life. After learning about her grandmother's experience in a residential school, she understood how her family was affected by generational trauma. Giving back to the Indigenous community is a critical aspect of Cheekbone Beauty's mission. Since appearing on CBC's hit show Dragon's Den in 2019, the brand has gained increased popularity, and since then she has been featured as Chatelaine Magazine's Woman of the Year in 2019, Canadian Business 2022 New Invaders List, and Entrepreneurs Magazine's 100 Women of Influence in 2022. Here at Brock, the Goodman School of Business was pleased to have Ms. Harper as our inaugural Indigenous leader in 2021 and as our 2022 Beta Gamma Sigma Honorary. Her approach and dedication to doing business centered on her core values is not only inspiring, but is the kind of approach that we hope that each and every one of you as our graduates truly takes with them as they leave our school. I have the great honor to present Jen Harper to receive at your hands the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Okay. I haven't admitted her yet, though, so now I have to admit her. Let's wait for the photograph. Okay, we're going to do this right. Jennifer Harper, I admit you to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and I grant you all the rights, privileges, and insignia appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I take pleasure in calling on Dr. Harper to deliver the Convocation address.
That will definitely take some time getting used to. It is unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, that this is happening to me today. When I found this out, I think it was over a month ago that Dr. Rigg called me with this news. I was actually getting my nails done, so I was in a nail salon tearing up. And it is honestly a massive honor. I am so appreciative. And when I think back to when I was a little girl, I can't even imagine something like this happening. And there's a few stories I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to try to be very brief because I am here to share for all of you business students. This is obviously something that I am so passionate about, is entrepreneurship. I believe that anything is possible when you have heart, soul, and good old-fashioned hard work behind you. I started this brand, Cheekbone Beauty, in my basement with $500, and we are now available in 52 Sephora Canada locations across the country and 609 JCPenney stores in the United States. And that all happened within 6 years. Thank you. Something that I am certainly so proud of, but I could never do this alone. So today, having being honored in this way is massive, and I am so grateful to this community. Brock University has supported this journey for us as a brand and me as an entrepreneur from the beginning. And I recently had the privilege of attending another Canadian entrepreneur's 10-year anniversary, NYX. I'm sure you've all heard of them, the underwear brand. And that was in Toronto. And what Joanna shared with us that day was that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to raise a company. And what Canada has done for her company, and I feel it at Cheekbone Beauty, is uplifted us. And you definitely need to start with your own community. So when I was talking about not imagining seeing myself, the whole purpose of this brand from the beginning was this idea of representation. I was actually selling fish. Seafood was my career at the time. I have no experience in the beauty industry whatsoever. I need to be really clear about that. But I had an incredible life-changing dream back in 2015, and 3 native little girls covered in lip gloss. The rest is history, but I grabbed my laptop, started writing out what is the foundation and what is the meaning of our business today was, 1, to represent and be a place where Indigenous people feel seen and represented, and 2 was do something to give back and support my community. We've now made leaving less of an impact on the environment as part of our company's mission. So as stated, our mission and vision is helping every Indigenous kid on the planet see and feel their value in the world, while we craft sustainable color cosmetics made for everyone. Last June, this month, Sephora Canada did an amazing campaign with our brand. They were giving all of the profits from the sales of our company for the month of June back to an organization called Water First. We did this incredible campaign called #GlossedOver. And during that month, I got to go visit all of the Sephora locations and spend time training their teams and having events in store. And in the Eaton Center, I remember walking in that morning, and I had no idea that Sephora had paid for this, but it was literally a billboard the size of that wall with our branding, and it said Cheekbone Beauty now available at Sephora. And I'm walking into the Eaton Center, and it goes straight up to the sky, and I literally started sobbing because I remember being at the Eaton Center with my dad as a kid and never did the thought, like these ideas and thoughts of owning a company available and working with an organization like Sephora was never crossed my mind. 1, because when you grow up in poverty and you don't see yourself represented, how are you supposed to envision your future? And this is why representation is so important to us at Cheekbone. That night, a little Anishinaabe girl like me, she was about 12 or 13, comes into the Sephora for an event. We're putting blush on the clients, and she already had the confidence and spunk of a grown person, but she was telling me about her TikTok account and how she was getting too famous and she had to shut it down. And her brother, of course, is like, no, you're not. And they were just the sweetest little things. But that night, the importance of that is it literally in that moment taught me the importance of why representation matters so much in our world today. Because driving home, that little girl and that young man will never not know what's possible for them because they just met a woman who looks like them, who comes from a community like them, who just built a company that's available in an organization like Sephora. So about you, today is about you. This is such an amazing day. Like, you should all be so proud of yourselves that you've made it this far, and to imagine and envision what's next for you. The possibilities are endless, and all it's going to take, and this is the hardest thing, and it sounds so simple. It honestly sounds so simple, but the moment you start all believing in yourselves and what's possible for you, anything can happen. I am living proof that that can happen. No matter who you are or where you come from, you can build anything that you can dream up. Thank you.
Now it's your turn. Will the candidates for the various degrees and certificates please rise? With the degrees and certificates about to be conferred upon you, there comes a certain expectation that you will continue sincerely in the pursuit of learning and truth, and that as far as in you lies, you will promote the interests and welfare of your university. Do you acknowledge this expectation? Madam Chancellor, as the candidates have acknowledged the responsibilities that accompany their degrees and certificates, and as they have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by Senate, I would ask that you admit them to their several degrees and certificates.
I admit you. Please be seated.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Bachelor of Business Administration honors and a Bachelor of Business Administration.
Obey Malik. Samia Abdaldir. Nimra Samad. Abondo Ako. Sanska Agrava. Fi Ano. Muhammad Ajma. Summer Akpaji. Remy Azubi with first class standing. Anton Haripov with first class standing. Mempuria Aurora with first class standing. Amol Arjula. Brandon Gerard Bocani. Jaskaran Singh Bajwa. Thomas Barnes with first class standing. Megan Ashley Barrett. Pradeep Singh Benapal. Sergio Berry. Vikramjit Singh Boi. Manpreet Singh Bular. Leonardo Basiri. Andrew Roman Bizran. Trent Carter Brackenbury with first class standing. Jathan Bra. Nelson Brown with first class standing. Lucas Buchko with first class standing. William Corella. Anthony Carvalli. Kyle Tiziano Carverson. Le Yichen. Luke Chason. Emily Cerrone. Nicole Emily Carol Clark. Eva Collum with the first class standing. Brendan Jason Cohen. Flavie Seagon. Brittany Allison Daly with first class standing. Michael DeMaya. Ava Katrina Dance. Michaela DeLeon. Aurelia DeLuigi with first class standing. Michael Anthony DeAngelis. Sophie Pearl Digam with first class standing. Danielle Delfrade Smith. Jessica Leah DeMonk. RJ Durhodge. Mitchell Dutch. Sabrina Dillon. Arjota Dillon with the first class standing. Alum Nada Deloria. Paula Diaz Gomez with the first class standing. Edric Donata. Federich Dumbricke. Benjamin James Dumfon. David Juico. Megan Christine Aframides with first class standing. Mansour Emma Jamar. Jeremy Martin Ericos. Erin Alexandra Evans with first class standing. Joseph Ferder with first class standing. Andrea Nicole Foster with first class standing. Matt Farron. Montana Shelby Foley with first class standing. Jessica Michelle Foster. Christian Louis Nick Frankovich. Brendan Forlanento. Ellen Margaret Gagne. Maureen Gaka. Louise Ganser with first class standing. Joshua Gartner. Jackson Gates with first class standing. O'Shane Gagan with first class standing. Jacob Balu George. Lakshay Gira. Piera Jimmer Kelly. Jared Alexander Gibson. Odidi Gopi Krishna. Jackson William Gregg. Jascon Singh Gravel. Ganit Gravel. Victoria Samantha Groff. Juan Manuel Guerrero with first class standing. Crystal Haycock. Tyler John Brian Hogan. Benjamin McDonald Holcomb. Curtis Holmes with first class standing. Erica and Brigitte Horvat. James Horoska. Aiden Michael Hughes. Bao Kwok Wing. Nicholas Inali. Ali Imran. Catherine Irwin with the first class standing. Ajil Jamal Ajil Saeed with the first class standing. John Iturriaga. Garrett Philip Howard Jackson with the first class standing. Lauren Naya Johnson with the first class standing. Terrell William Jones. Hunter Harvey Yonkman. Hirtik Janajan. Andrew Kalmok with first class standing. Hossein Kamaladin. Ishwin Kaur with first class standing. Nicole Jane Kelly. Beverly Lynn Kennedy with first class standing. Karen Katie Nothing with first class standing. Nimran Reis Khan. Adam Katab. Adabisi King. Emmanuel Klein. Tim Klett with the first class standing. Justin Foster Knable with the first class standing. Jonathan Knezovich with the first class standing. Ishan Kohli with the first class standing. Owen Coote. Margot Kozella. Jason Lam. Matthew Ryan Lauren. Leonard Lee. Angela Juna Lee with the first class standing. Nicole Francis Leggett with the first class standing. Michaela Emma Levy. Kun Yuan Li with the first class standing. Angeli LaRoche. Stephen Alexander Narciso Lorenco. Zihao Lu. Huiling Luo. Aiden Liu. Matthew Lyons. Michael McLeod. Priya K. Mahar. Kareem Muhammad. Shreya Malik. Amanda Marcon with first class standing. Godfrey Tanaka Mawir. Connor Amelia McAllister with the first class standing. Tierna McCabe with the first class standing. Cameron Patrick McCafferty. Nicholas William McMcking with the first class standing. Harjot Kumar Moore. Zachary Malani. Yi Jin Mo. Lauren Elizabeth Moso. Ryan Maffin with first class standing. Abdul Muhammad. Lachiga Mohanithya. Fardin Abir Mosbia. Arnold Emmanuel Molinda with first class standing. Sean Monyao. Thomas Jacob Murphy. Rhoda Nabayago with first class standing. Chloe Nadrovsky with first class standing. Izana Naim. Daniel Masmento. Tree Tan Nguyen. Kayla Nguyen. Wen An Nguyen with first class standing. Usman Niaz. Abby Namal. Show Powell Obiara with first class standing. Tana Akbar.
Yep.
Jake Mitchell Owen. Joshua Felice Pickett. Bahalavan Pararajas Sagaran. Dana Parchi. Isabella Maria Pasco. Zaid Ahmad Pasha with first class standing. Hamza Pasha with first class standing. Colleen James Pearson. Luca Pages. Caleb Victor Pelchek. Cindy Fan. Kiara Phelan with first class standing. Valerie Popova. Peta Popovich. Emily Jane Price with first class standing. Jasdeep Singh Rahal. Vithigavi Raklan. Liam William John Redmond Van Rees with first class standing. Matthew John Reed. Gwyneth Lindsay Ryder. Lisa Sadiv. Alexandra Sophie Schultz with first class standing. Ryan Seftal. Ruth Vasha. Keisha Shah. Boya Shang. Moksh Sharma. Chahat Sharma. Jia Yishen. Lakeisha Jessia Bertha Siflet. Nolan Slychuk. Liam Zachary Smith. Angeli Sonet.
What'd you guess my name right? That's Spehar. Vladimir Jeffrey Ellis Spehar.
Vladimir Jeffrey Ellis Spehar. Matthew David Stacy. Thomas Jeffrey Stephen. Jack Stevens. Emily Grace Stessel. Eric Landon Stubbe. Su Yan. Kevin Lawrence Tharp. Cole Jonathan Thiessen. Jeanette Lee Songjin Thompson. Ariana Thompson was first class standing. Okay. Abidan Defendan. Maxwell Trivieri. Okay. Chen Hing-sun. Muhammad Osman was first class standing. Nicholas John Vaca was first class standing. Arjun Vasali with first class standing. Jeshkarat Singh Verdi. Okay. Jeshkarat Singh Verdi. Samantha Storm Volkmar. Edmund Vaughn. Wang Xiangling. Talia Lauren Waxman. Wei Siyi. Gabriel Gordon Williamson. James Ian Wilson. Hayden Henry John Wisniewski.
Carson William Kenneth Wood.
Carson William Kenneth Wood with first class standing. Wu You. 宣广宝。OK。魏宁妍。Tak Yong Yip。于世杰。Vreshbul Zadafia. 张嘉宁。郑宇倩 with first class standing. 周颖月。Muhammad Zubaidi. Richard Alexander. Giuseppe D'Estazio. 俊宣冯。Christian Lopes Ferrero. Madison Goodman. Mankmal Singh Hihar. Okay. Maximilian Unica. Kavya Nandalan. Sito Kaul. Gervin Sinclair. Nicholas Moyer. William Neal. Joshua Roy Paulos. Dana Pashki. Logan Michael Riddles. Okay. Juve Shah. Kawander Sidhu.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a professional master's preparation certificate.
Gao Tingting. Hu Chensheng. Huang Ting. Peng Haoran. Zeng Tiantong. Okay. Zeng Jiantong.
Madam Chancellor, whereas certain candidates who have successfully completed the course of studies prescribed by Senate are absent from this convocation for just cause, I request that you confer upon them their degrees and certificates in absentia.
I admit them to their various degrees and certificates in absentia.
The Senate of Brock University has recommended the awarding of a Dean's Medal to the graduates in each faculty with the highest standing in a first honors degree and the highest standing in a first pass degree. I take pleasure in inviting Tim Klett to accept this award.
It's my pleasure to introduce Rob Welsh, who will present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal. Rob is a member of the Brock University Board of Trustees and is a senior counsel of the law firm Lancaster, Chown & Welsh. Rob has served on the board since 2019 and currently serves as chair of the Capital Infrastructure Committee. Of note, Rob's father, Dr. Robert S.K. Welsh, served as Chancellor of Brock University from 1985 to 2000, and Welsh Hall is named in honor of our former Chancellor. Please join me in welcoming Rob Welsh.
Thank you, Registrar Jones. Chancellor Pearson, President Rigg, honored guests, faculty, staff, and graduates. The Board of Trustees recognizes the commitment, dedication, and sacrifice that it takes to become a graduate of Brock University. We take great pride in your achievements and share with you and your family in the celebration of your success. As part of this celebration, the board created a unique award in order to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements and contributions of graduating students. During this convocation ceremony, the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal will be awarded to an undergraduate student who best exemplifies the spirit of Sir Isaac Brock, a student who demonstrates one or more of the qualities of leadership, courage, innovation, inspiration, and community involvement. And that person has been recommended to receive the award by their faculty dean. Today, I have the great honor and pleasure to present the Board of Trustees Spirit of Brock Medal to Bill Huynh. Bill, please come forward.
Good afternoon, Tansei, Madam Chancellor, Dr. Rigg, Dr. Wells, and members of the Platform Party, and of course, our graduates, family, and friends. As Vice President of the Brock University Alumni Association and alumnus of Political Science and History 2012 and a Master's of Education 2017, I'm absolutely delighted to be here today to help celebrate your achievement and congratulate you all on earning your degrees. I'm honored to be among the first to officially welcome you into the Brock University alumni community. Today you have joined a community of more than 115,000 people, all of whom have a deep connection to this special place. They come from all parts of the Niagara region, shout out Port Colborne where I'm from across the province and the rest of Canada and many countries around the world. Brock graduates teach our children. They care for us in hospitals and clinics. They create great art, perform on our stages and on our screens. They lead our businesses and serve in our governments. They are the nurses and doctors, the scientists and accountants, the teachers, lawyers, poets, union leaders, and social justice activists. They recognize the collective responsibility we all have as Brock grads to make a positive mark on our world in our own unique ways. As you start this new chapter in your life, I hope you see yourselves as ambassadors for Brock University. I hope you'll share your experience with us and with others to let us know how you're doing on your journey. We want to know what you've been up to, so please keep in touch. Share your email, follow us on social media, attend an event, or drop by the Alumni Relations Office if you're on campus to say hello. The Alumni Association is honored to welcome you today and every day hereafter. In particular, I hope you'll join us on campus next year as we celebrate Brock's 60th anniversary. In the meantime, I invite you all to join us after today's ceremony in the Rankin Family Pavilion, where you can get your first taste of being part of the Brock alumni community. But before we do that, I'd like to ask each and every Brock graduate in the room to stand. This includes our new graduates, parents, families, friends, faculty, and staff. If you're a Brock graduate, please stand up if you're able. Class of 2023, this is your alumni family. Congratulations and welcome to the Brock University Alumni Association.
Congratulations to all of you. You are forever a part of Brock University, and we are so proud of everything that you've accomplished. At this time, I'd like to ask you to take a moment to recognize the Brock staff and faculty who have worked and volunteered to make this ceremony a very special occasion. Thank you. We will now conclude by singing O Canada. When our national anthem is finished, will all the family and friends please remain seated until the platform party and our graduates have left the hall. We'd like to invite you all to the new alumni reception, which is in the lobby of the tower in the Rankin Family Pavilion. And at this time, can I ask everyone to please stand for the playing of O Canada. I declare this convocation dismissed.